Going live. You're live. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Welcome.
Green light. Give us all you can.
We're at Imola for 3 20-minute sprints.
Woohoo. We've got a reverse grid tonight, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Not going to lie, I like them a lot.
Right, let's check that over. Now, let's have a look who is first out on track. Can't see who that is. It might be Skill. Is it Skill? Looks like it is Skill.
Sure. I'm going to be Mrs. Inconsistent tonight.
It is. Skill is the first one out there. And he's got John sniffing his fumes.
Ooh. Alright, let me get everything up and running.
He's let John through. Right, so John wants to be the first to throw a flyer.
Well, then he can get the slip instead.
So let's go into drive so I can go on camera set 2 because that seems to be the best for quali at least. So yeah, I just saw John had set a 52 flat basically, so he's the pace setter from the last practice session. It's good to see. We've got 13 people in tonight's lobby. Always good to see.
Nice lobby size.
Vast improvement on the, what did we have last week for the GT4s? Was it 7?
6, 7, something like that. They all scored points. They did a wonderful job.
They did. They did.
They deserved those points. Every last one of them.
Yep. And I think we had a DC as well, didn't we? And he jumped back in to make sure that he...
We did. It ended up being from a 60-minute race to a 30-minute race. It was interesting.
Right, so John starts his flyer, I believe. Did I see that right?
Look, I'm not going to lie, I'm still putting in the password. I'm just getting in now.
Whoa! Oops, I don't know if there was contact there, but...
I think there was... Whoa. Was that Boss? Yes.
Yeah, it's difficult to call that because obviously John was on a flyer, he wasn't, so he should have gotten out of the way. I don't want to hit replay because obviously then that screws with everything.
Yeah, and he's now showing as blue on the track, so I think that has invalidated his lap.
What, John's?
Yeah.
Oh no. I don't know actually. Let's go return to garage and let's...
showing blue on my screen, and usually blue is no out lap.
It is, isn't it? Let me have a look. Where's Johnny?
Up the top.
Yeah, no. He's shown as grey.
Oh, why is mine showing as blue?
I don't know.
The weird and wonderful things.
Right, so let's check drive so we can see what he's...
So...
John's first flyer, 153 flat. So there's a pretty decent banker, if that's anything to go by. Aussie straight in behind him, 24 thousandths off. Skill pips him by 90 thousandths. Oh. This can be interesting.
What's
so
my PlayStation doing? I don't know.
87, Rain of Fire, he's gone off. 71. Beaky's got a lap,
Beaky.
just 2.1 off.
Next is Branchy.
So 63 Branchy. What's he gonna chuck in there? He's 2.3 off currently. 92 young Alberto. See what he chucks up there.
And we have Gallo graciously presenting himself within the chat. Evening, mate. Just a shout out to the boys out there racing. Great chat. I cannot talk tonight. Great track and fun in GT4. So can't stick around, but we'll watch back tomorrow. Have a great one. Cheers.
Thanks ever so much for those tables, buddy. Much appreciated. Why is my chat not showing?
I don't know.
It's saying chat disconnected. Please try again later.
Nobody wants to talk to you then.
Hello, everyone. Hello, I'm here. Sorry, I'm late.
Glynis is late.
Menace.
There's
What was
too
your
much noise
excuse?
and noise going on. Baby needed a bath. Had to be a dad.
Had to be a dad. Sorry, I had to be a wife and run off to Woolworths, which was shut, to then run off to IGA, which only had half of what I needed.
There you go. John got his banker in. John got his banker in. He's back in the pits.
Ooh,
He
nice
got a
job.
52-1.
Buzz. Albert. Mayo. Ooh.
Mayo with it.
Right,
Yeah,
so
0.8 off.
now?
So it's going to be
So
Branchy next,
Brian.
then Beaky, I think it is. Branchy.
Well, Brian's in the command.
Yeah, no, but he's on an outlap. He's blue.
All right.
So what's Branchy got? Branchy improves. Yeah, it's now 2.2 off. Who else is just popping across the line? Looks like the boss has got a lap in. He's number 15. 92, Albert.
Alberto.
1.1 off currently.
Oh,
So he's
nice.
taken 0.4 off.
Oh. Very nice.
So where is... Right, so Brian will be the next to complete a flyer. I can't remember.
So-
This is just 2 flyers, actually, isn't it?
I think it would be, yes. Qualifying 8 minutes, 2 flyers. So out on track, we have Isuzu Brian and the boss. They're the only 2 left to complete their quali.
So is Rain out at the moment? No.
No, Ray's
He's going to be starting from the back.
Yeah. Geordie hasn't set a time either, so... Right, why is my chat not working?
Brian.
Has he just invalidated?
No, but he had a big tank slapper. He's the only one left to do a lap, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, boss has gone back into the pits.
Oh, Rain of Fire invalidated both laps. That's why he hasn't got a time.
Oh,
Brian is validated.
buddy.
I managed to get my live chat back working.
We're proud of you, Bob.
Yeah, well, it's weird. It said I was disconnected, and then it said successfully connected with
I must say,
no
Mayo,
way of.
I would be damn happy with that quality.
Yeah, 6.
6,
8 tenths off.
Yeah.
It's not bad. He's within a 10th of your man,
I'm
young Dino.
not too sure who to go to, Skill or Barters, for... Who do we
go with for the start? Oh, Diego's done all right, hasn't he? 4th?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Who shall I jump in with for the start?
I'm going to go Skill in the Porsche.
That's who I'm going, because I don't
I'm not going to
think it will take much for Barters to be in shot there, definitely. And I think that those 2, Skill and Barters, will make moves quite early, I think. But Reign of Fire, given that he invalidated both, I think he's one to be watching.
Tell
as
you
well.
what, that's a close time from Aussie off John, eh?
Yeah,
That is.
close tonight.
Aussie's getting a grip of it. Very much so. I'm going to jump
can
in
I
with
just
Diego.
Can I just say the qualifying for F1?
The
Beautiful of Bottas.
Bottas?
Yes. Out-qualifying his the person that had replaced him.
Yeah, no,
I'm quite proud of that.
I'd say the first 4-5 races
Oh, it's
are
going
going
to
to be
all over
this.
the shop.
This is going to be like Brawn when they first started. Remember, they won 5 out of the first 6 races, and then
It's going to be
everybody was
interesting.
playing catch up. So this season isn't going to be a formality. It's going to be everyone's going to be scrapping for those early points, while the teams that are behind are frantically running their engineering departments to try and
Look at
figure out
us
what they've
in
done.
Q3. Since when has ever made it into Q2?
Well,
Well,
you got to remember, Haas had 2 years to set this car up because they
yeah,
didn't even do anything last
yeah,
year.
they
They
didn't.
waited.
They
waited till this
they
year,
said
Yeah.
no, we are not developing last year's car, and they made a conscious effort for that. And
Of
they
course,
haven't got Mazepin there,
No,
so they should do a bit
do
better.
not.
Yeah.
Well, he's definitely set the benchmark for himself, that's for certain, to get into Q3 on day dot, basically. It's going to be an interesting race.
Even
And
though
I now
Ricardo,
have Dean's pain of waiting until he finishes work tomorrow until I can watch the race.
Ricardo, even though he hasn't had much practice, he should have still done better than he did.
Yeah,
No,
quite disappointed.
no. The problem is, it's like everyone that's patriotic, you put too much pressure on your own drivers, so you're just like assuming that he should be a front runner. I think
I don't think he should be, but
it's
wherever,
unfair pressure.
Shall we
Bardas
all
does it to
Helicam?
him all the time.
yeah, when Norris is qualifying higher than him, did Norris get into Q3? No.
No, Q2.
Yeah. It's not a great car though either, is it?
Bob, are we going Helicam or are you sticking to set 2?
Oh, see, there you go. You're so far behind.
Yeah, I can see the
Me or
Helicam
you?
on the.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'd clicked it literally just as you were gonna pick me up for it.
You just
So
heard me and you're like, oh, I'll quickly change it.
I
There's a delay, I
preempted
know it.
I preempted the intake of breath.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone with Boss for tonight. I'm going to watch him at the start because he won last GT4 race. I reckon he's going to be pretty. He's going to start making moves early too, I reckon.
The only problem is that car that he's in.
Yeah, but it's
Although
not like
this isn't a top end track, so he should, by all rights, be in with a shout. Just any of the long straights, like the start finish straight, he needs to be in someone's slip though. It's like the Porsche around here. In the GT3s, it's got it hasn't got the top end, so you need to make sure you've got good drive. There we go. So Skill is already trying to drift, so we might see Skill around on the outlap instead of just Albert. It normally is.
I have a feeling he's turned his traction control off just to make it interesting for himself.
What, for the whole race?
No, it won't be for the whole race. He will turn it back on just before the start. Oh, 20-minute races. Do you really need to look after your
Young
tires?
Albert jumped in and said, "Good evening. Buenos dias."
You texting and driving, Albert.
No, I think he did it
popped
just
that in before.
just before they went out to warm up. He might have speech to text on his phone. He could still be involved in the chat.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
It's a head start notice of the safety cars.
Yeah, should we check my... it works. Yeah, let's have a quick...
So who's actually going to tell us it's a safety car? Is that still Skill?
Yep, for this race. It's a GT3 race that we've got to...
okay.
Next week.
Figure something out. Yeah, there we
Then
go.
you might want to go control a safety car.
I can do that if you need to.
Well, we're not running the car though, are we? All we'll need is someone in PlayStation chat just to shout it.
Skill would still... Is Skill... you
No,
know, you guys
Skill,
he will
you're
not be
away.
Racing next
I
week.
get you, I get
We
you,
are
I get
away.
you. Yeah.
Right, here we go. We're just about to get this underway. The first of 3 races tonight.
Alright, ready? Let's go.
And we're green.
Go, go, go. Hi-ho, let's go.
Oh, Albert's got the run, but it's horrible. T1.
Oh,
Oh!
It's okay, it's okay. You're
So,
right. Who did we lose? Geordie.
Didn't lose anybody, but
So
there were a few little love taps.
Skill is right on the back of Rain of Fire, so there's no changes in the top 5, top 6 in
Hold
fact.
on, Skill on, don't you mean Diego, not Rain of Fire?
Diego, sorry. Yeah, Diego's still in 4th.
Rain of Fire up there
Oh,
already.
so we got a spinner at the back. I think that's Branchy.
63, that
Oh, no.
shall be.
Whoa,
Yeah,
Skill
Branchy.
late on the brakes.
Yes, was branching.
I think Boss might have had something to do with that.
Oh, I tell you what,
I'm on Mayo, keep
Still-
riders behind you.
still tight at the top.
John's sort of driving away from it now.
He's got half a second. Oh, there we go. Aussie went a bit wide. He was up over the sausages. So yeah, that's opened up a bit.
Brian's up into.
So I think
P9.
it was Branchy that may have run up the back of Mayo at the start there, because Mayo also tapped Skill. Because there was a little bit of a
With Mayo as well.
Dear.
God, Telstra, you are getting a complaint tomorrow. I've been watching the speed all day. I've had several resets, and even direct from the router, it's given me half bandwidth that I am paying for. Because I can run a
What are you
test
paying
direct. I'm paying for like the highest that they can give in this particular.
Aren't you having like a serious COVID outbreak at the moment? I think probably most people are at home sitting on their internet and not actually going out.
I don't care. I paid for it.
So if they're all sitting at home with nothing to do, playing Hell Let Loose.
ASL, cable, or NBN?
I don't know if it's still... Is it still playing live? I hope so.
Yes.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool.
Are you ADSL, cable, or NBN?
None. None of the above. None of
he
the
uses
above.
some Mickey Mouse.
It's called Telstra Smart or Not So Smart Community.
The hamsters have
So
stopped running, have they?
it's
As Notice would say.
fibre to the premises, and they still can't give me what you would probably get in Botswana. Right, so anyway, where's the scraps? It's Albert on Aussie. So Skills had Diego, yes.
And Barters is still trying to get Mayo.
That's probably the... Oh, no. Albert on Aussie is the closest battle at the moment.
Yep, it is.
Yep. Barters on Mayo and Rain of Fire on Aussie. So I'm currently looking at Albert, but I am going to change it to Barters. Hopefully every now and then I might get Rain and Brian in the background.
Let's go to Mayo and let's go to Bobcam.
Bobcam? So soon.
Oh, Buttcam? Bob's Buttcam.
Mayo's doing good to keep him behind, that's for sure.
Yeah, so he's not... What did he chuck in for his... It was about 53 flat, wasn't it? That he had as his quali lap.
I didn't see it, no.
There you go, he's gone quicker by half a second on that lap.
Very nice, buddy. Albert is, or Aussie's stretching that lead a little bit from Albert. Oh, beaky.
Tell you what, Mayo is looking pretty...
Oh, he's
pretty good tonight.
Driving really aggressive at the moment. With his lines and stuff, defending from Barters.
Diego, he's closing on Diego as well.
It's too many to watch.
Are we going to see Mayo get his elbows out and push an overtake?
Do it.
I think Barters won't get it before then, I think.
I don't know, it's just, he's been holding Barters at that same gap for a while.
And yet still gaining as well on Diego. Usually it's one or the other. You're either keeping someone behind you or you know, closing that gap to the person in front of you. It's not really
you're normally in you normally drop in time to those in front if you're driving defensively, but I don't think he's... Oh no, he's dropped a little bit of time to Diego now.
Yeah, because he's able to defend from Barters, and I think that's going to hold him, slow him up a little bit. Yeah, he's lost 2/10. Oh no, he's gained.
So 53.7, so that was about 3/10 slower than his previous lap. Right, let's have a quick look at the rest of the field, see where these scraps are.
These two are the closest.
They
at
are,
the moment.
yeah. So
Albert.
John's having a good run. Yeah, Albert's 2/10 off of the back. He's going to try a switchback here.
Here we go. Albert. You think Mayo as well?
Yeah, he defended well there. Oh, the switchback. Has Barters got the switchback down?
Oh, yeah, he does.
I think he has.
Side. Here we go.
Oh, nice move from Barters.
Yeah, but Mayo's not...
I'll tell you what, he defended that for all his worth.
He usually backs off, but not this time round.
Now, fair play. Well, now if he sticks with Barters and he can see that there's an area that Barters is quicker, you see if he learns from it and has a pop at him later on.
You know who's coming up the at rapid fire is Brian. Brian is on a move at the moment.
Yep.
He's caught up right up to the back of Mayo.
He has.
He wasn't in that battle until this lap.
I think they have lost some time during this lap.
Oh,
these two.
second, I think.
So let's see what it is as they cross the line. Let's see what time he
They've
chucks
lost
up.
Yeah,
heaps
he
of
goes
time.
back on skill too.
4 seconds they've lost out of that. Must have made a big mistake somewhere.
So his last lap was a 54.1, so he was a further 4/10 slower on that lap.
If you go on skill or Albert, you see the Aussie and Albert and also the skill and Diego. Every now and then you see the 4 of them in the same shot.
Yeah.
And you got
So it
2
looks as if
battles there.
John's got a comfortable one here. I'm
Yeah,
gonna jump
Albert
in
and
with
Aussie are
John
gonna
for a
fix
lap.
happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in with John for a lap, I think, when we come towards the end of this lap.
Yeah, you got skill is struggling at the moment, I think.
Yeah, Diego's harassing him. Obviously, Skill got the job done on Diego a few laps ago.
Yeah, and fighting back for it now. The boss must have had a pretty big off. He's way back now. Or it was Branchy at the back, wasn't it?
Oh, Diego, a bit loose over the sausage curb to the chicane.
Brian,
Oh, a yellow flag at the back
Bosses
as well.
just had another, boss.
Brian is only 1.5 back from Mayo and Barders.
Oh, come on, buddy. Can you get it back on track? I don't think he can. I think he's going to teleport. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I think the Ginetta, once you've lost it, it just does donuts.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was doing. It just would not go on track for him. So where is he? 15.
So Albert has lost ground to Aussie by the looks of this. Let's quickly jump up and we'll go in car with John. So John's running really low traction control here. He's actually on 1.
Probably don't need much traction control here in the Mercedes.
I don't know. I think the Mercedes and the Aston, they tend to light up from low speeds, I think. Not 100% on that though.
So Mayo's still on the back of Barders.
Oh.
He doesn't let him get away.
So I just looked at the replay and the boss had a massive front impact with the wall.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. Oh.
Oh, skill,
Ouch.
skill. Alright, so Diego is overtaking Skill. Skill had a massive moment.
God, John's almost able to straight line that chicane. You know, the chicane that kills us in the GT3s? In this Mercedes, he almost straight lines it.
It's got it sorted by the looks of it. Soft suspension, I guess. That'd probably help. Soft suspension and low traction would probably work.
Says another 52. So John can sit comfortably in the 52s. So he's more or less running quali pace.
Here we go with Albert.
Not quite, no. He was in the vortex of death there.
Yeah, he was a bit lonely. Just lost the time that he's gained on it. Oh, Barders on Mayo. Wait, Mayo had Barders? Mayo's had Barders.
Really?
Yes.
To go back to this.
He has?
Go back. He has, yes.
Have a quick look, see if it's a wicked overtake, because we
can't.
might have to break.
Out of it.
We might have to break the
Oh,
cameras.
I think break it, risk it for the biscuit.
What car is...
Mayo is.
Mayo's in 555.
Or you can go Barders 81.
Oh, really wide there.
Oh, she was wide, yeah.
He pretty much did what Bartis did to Mayo, actually.
Ah, right.
So it was a nice
Oh,
move.
Oh, no.
oh.
But no, get it back on. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna pick up a warning there,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think.
Yeah, he will. For sure. Okay.
God damn it. Now my buddy...
But Brian has dropped off. Yeah, that's why I said you can risk it for the biscuit.
Now I can't enjoy myself. I like the good cameras.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right in car. It's all right in car and heli. Just all of your camera 1 and camera 2, they're now out of sync. Right, so Mayo's doing a really strong job here of holding on to 6th position. He really
sure
is. And Diego has put himself back past Skill. Skill had him earlier on, didn't he?
Yes.
Yes.
So we've missed an
Now
overtake
Diego's-
there as well.
Yeah, Skill had a massive moment, and Diego just sort of drove
I
around him.
think he just had another moment.
Yeah, Skill's struggling with the grip of that Porsche.
But Diego is actually only
Yeah,
a
he's catching
second
Albert.
behind Albert and Aussie.
Yeah, not far.
But John's having a master stroke here. 3.6 seconds his lead is now.
It says 5 seconds on my screen. But 5 seconds ahead of Aussie Thunder.
Yeah. Oh no,
says
3.6. 3.585, mine said.
Yeah, now it says
3.2.
Hmm.
You're so yesterday, Glenn.
I know.
Oh,
It's because you guys ruined my camera and now I can't tell where I am.
Right, so Brian has dropped off the back of Bardas and Mayo.
Yes.
So it's
He must have had a
Diego's
moment.
half a second off Albert at the moment.
yes, that's who I'm currently on is Diego.
Oh, I got 1.3. Where are you getting half a second from? I've got Albert at half a second from Aussie.
Are you watching the stream or are you watching the...
Nope, my TV.
Oh.
Glenn's broken it.
Yeah. You
No,
broke.
he's
mine.
right up the bum
Sorry.
of Albert. He's pretty much kissing Albert's bum at the moment.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
0.471.
52.2. He just did a 52.2.
So yeah, so he's showing John's pace then. Diego is currently.
So he's pulled his finger out. Now he's on a mission. So he can get a podium here if he's
Actually-
in the last couple of laps.
He's the fastest bloke out there. His best lap was a 51.9.
Oh,
Diego looks like he might be the quickest person on track. Let's have a look at John.
Bardas is
Yeah,
he's
John's
getting a bit of a gap.
John's fastest lap was a 52.2. His last lap was a 53.4. So
Oh,
if
it looks like now if you
Diego,
go Albert, you got 3 in shot.
if Diego
Diego's best was a 50, yeah,
had got a
51.
if he had got a better start in the race, he could have potentially been right at the front.
Yeah, well, he'd be on quali fuel sort of now, so... And Aussie's actually backing up Albert.
He is. Here comes
Yeah.
Diego.
Is there a bit of partnership working there? Ooh.
He looked...
Diego
He
had a
looked.
look.
Right, here we go. So down to this double left, and then let's watch the drive all the way down the straight, because that BM should be pretty good on the top end.
So Diego's fan club has just said, no, the
Yeah, Bob,
commentators
don't
curse
talk-
will
yeah.
click in.
Bob, stop talking about him.
Talk
He's
about
gonna
someone.
He's
die.
got it. He's got it.
Here we
He's
go.
got it.
Leader is on the final lap.
All right, now Diego has to do something new.
Oh, Albert's gonna go.
Ooh, on the outside, you can.
He's
do
going for the outside.
Here. It can be done. It's going to do it.
He's done it.
Yeah.
He's done it.
Aussie gave him all the room in the world to get that done.
Come on, Diego.
But for Aussie will just be looking at this. I mean, it's a podium and
Right, not quite, yeah.
it lifts him, you know, with the silver standards.
Oh,
Diego,
Diego.
oi!
He's still with it.
He's trying to make sandcastles. Right, so where are they on the lap?
Look at the drive he's got. He's going to do it. Come on. Oh, he had the room there.
Oh, he had to have a double stab on the brakes by the looks of that. Nose came up and then dipped again. Yeah, I wonder if Aussie's struggling a little bit.
Definitely looks like that.
Where's Skills? So Skills 2 seconds back. Barda still hasn't got it done on Mayo.
No, he doesn't. I'm watching those two at the
Oh!
moment.
Diego's going to have a go at this. Right, I'm going to have to jump forward to John for the line, but...
Keep an eye on it.
I think Diego's fan club will thank you for that, John. Finally, John, Bob, God.
John, Glenn, Mel...
Yeah.
Come on. All right, get the run out of here.
Janice.
Bob.
What's your name? Right, let's jump forward here. So, well done, John.
Yeah, I guess we got that.
Winner of race 1. Albert finishes P2. Aussie and Diego very close across the line in 3rd and 4th. Skill in 5th. Mayo holds on!
No. Keep it
Mayo
on,
just...
Yeah. Oh, you couldn't get that close,
0.098. Well done to hold Bardas off there. Rain of Fire, he finishes in 8th. Isuzu Brian. So
we didn't see that take.
Brian from the initial pace, he finishes in 9th. Branchy in 10th. Beaky in 11th. The boss, after unfortunately wrecking the little Janetta, stayed in there 5 laps down. He will take points for finishing in 12th.
So Geordie has just commented saying, back from airport drop off, no practice. Have fun, mate, in the reverse grid. That's all I'm going to say. Because that's what's up next.
Right, let's have a quick look while we can. Let's have a look at the table that our man Bruno supplied for us just moments before we went live. So currently we've got Albert is topping the table on 249 points. We've got Skill in 2nd on 225 points. We've got Aussie Thunder and Mayo in 3rd and 4th, obviously our silver drivers, and they are on 187 and 163.5. We've got Rain of Fire sat in 5th on 159. We've got Bardas sat in 6th on 158. We've got Branchy on 157.5 in 7th. 8th is Rex. We haven't seen Rex for a couple of races. We've got Geordie sat in 9th on 105. John is currently in 10th, but I can see him climbing a few positions from tonight's performance. We've got the Boss in 11th on 80. The Goat, we haven't seen race for a little while, on 75 points. Beaky's on 50 in 13th. Vintage Racer 67, we haven't seen him for a couple of races. He's in 14th on 30 points. Tabasco 15th on 27.5. So I think there's going to be a few changes in the table after tonight.
Absolutely.
So here we go. We're going for the race 2. This, of course, in our 3 sprint race nights is reverse grid. So in the party chat, they will sort it out amongst themselves as to sorting the grid out.
It's always fun, these reverse grids. She can get spicy at times.
Yes. So, judging by what we saw, so Mayo is more or less going to start in the same position as he started or similar position to what he started the previous race. So he's going to be having to defend right from the off.
But he will have Barders in front
He'll have
of him.
Barders in front of him. So yes. So
instead of behind.
Let's hope that he can follow Barders through. But no, I'm well impressed with how that chap has come on with his driving. Really impressed with Diego so far tonight. That was
Absolutely, both those boys are running a phenomenal race tonight.
Yeah, there was some blistering pace from Diego.
10 seconds.
You know, I think he actually went inside the pole time with one of his race laps there.
Let's have a quick look. I think you can go timetable, qualify. Oh, it does give you the lap time. Let's see.
Oh, I just realised I'd muted myself. I'm going to jump on board with Barders. Because I think that's going to be a reasonable starting spot for this second race. And I've just thrown my controller on the floor. That was really clever.
Alright, I'm going to go in car with Beaky.
Oh.
So you're going to get in Beaky's
I'm
head?
with Albert.
I'm going in with
Albert.
Beaky. Because that's where I was stuck with. Yeah. And I'm going in the car because I don't like how they come at the moment.
No, I'm with Albert.
Where's Geordie? Isn't he? Oh, he's not driving at the moment.
No, neither is Boss. They're in the pits. Why are they in the pits? They would have not pressed drive in time. Are their controls now going to be
what's
locked?
happening? Where's John going? John, you need to be at the back, mate.
He's just warming up tyres.
Yeah, he's trying to punch Albert.
Barders is entering people. He's violating people.
It's always funny when you see a car drive, like you're in cam and you see a car drive through you. You're like, oh, I can see inside his head.
The clock on his dash is wrong.
6 minutes and 14 seconds this lap's taken.
Right, so
you're going to start seeing
they'll
guys
start
do
to
double
bunch up
file
now.
Yes, I just heard skill. They're just going to start doing double file, get themselves all sorted. Evens are on the right. Did not hear what he just said.
Oh, so skill. Yeah, skill's going to be on the back of Mayo.
Yes.
Oh.
And not the winner, but the fastest lap sitter is also there and is going to be harassing. So Mayo, you've got to be your very strongest from the off, buddy.
Get your elbows out. You can do it. Can I change you? Go green.
Here we go.
I'm going to stay here because I can see clear in front of me. So
here we go. We're just about to get race 2 underway. Reverse grid, of course. Race start
Here we go,
initialised.
Here we go. Go.
Green.
There we go. We're green. Skills already outside Mayo. Oh my god. And the... Oh, it was Aussie. Albert's got Mayo. Skills got Mayo. Mayo's dropped.
Nice.
He's
We're
dropped a couple of
clean.
positions very
We are
early.
Clean.
John is already on the back of Mayo. He's looking around the outside, around the inside of him now.
Barter's got a good start by the looks of it.
Oh, I'll tell you what. John's...
Hold on. Diego in fifth. Where did he start? He started towards the back.
Yeah, he started in 7th, I think it was. He followed...
Yeah,
He's running P5 at the moment.
Yeah.
I tell you who's
P6
storming.
actually.
John is storming. He's right on the back of Skill now. Let's jump into Skill and let's go spoiler cam.
Ooh.
So Aussie came through side by side with Mayo through the chicane as well. John was having a look.
Barter seems to struggle through the chicane a little bit. Oh, Brian.
Looks like
Brian almost is trying to take a move for the lead.
Diego's had a moment. Diego's dropped.
Yeah,
Looks like Skill was holding John just now.
Oh, who was that making moves? Rain, I think, or Albert.
Oh, side by side, Brian and I don't know who was with him.
Oh, 3 wide. Oh,
How are they
Barter.
sorting that out?
Here comes Albert. Oh.
Oh no, Bardas is around. Is that 3?
Yeah,
Is that 3?
I can't see.
Yeah, I think it was.
Do we need a
3.
safety car?
No, I think only one car was off track.
I did see 3 go off at one point, but I think they're all on the go.
I think. Oh yeah, Branchy's waiting for Barters.
Yeah, let's wait and see it because obviously the boys might just call it. No, it looks as if they're all still racing.
Yeah, it looks like there was only 2 that suffered. Jordy's out on track.
Come on.
So what's happened?
This is very spicy. Right up the top. Ooh.
So the boss... Oh no, the boss didn't
Brian.
come out, did he?
No, he hasn't yet. It's getting a bit hairy up the front.
It is, so...
Beaky.
Let's jump to
Still in the
Diego.
road. I think Diego's got this one. He's got Rain of Fire in front of him, but he just sort of chills out.
Yeah, if he gets the run on him down here, he might have a look into T1.
Hey, when did John have skill?
Looks like it's just adjusted the leaderboard. So John up to 4th already. And he's closing in on him.
Yeah.
So it looks like
He's doing pretty good staying out front.
Brian's still holding position. He's
He has lost a few though.
oh, big slide.
Oh yeah, Beaky's just going. I mean,
There we go.
Diego's making
Yeah.
a move on Rain.
Lovely move that was. But Ray, oh no. Break. Ooh. I thought he was
You
going
can
to
see
lose
that
it there.
little-
Diego didn't have the
Which
run out of
John?
the corner. Like, this might be a good battle between John and Diego. You know,
I
because
think
they're both similarly paced.
Yep, very much so.
So it's got Beaky in the lead here. So this will, they clear this, it'll be a good battle then. Oh, what's that line there, Beaky?
Here we go. Oh, look, it's all compressed now. So let's jump up with Beaky and we'll go spoiler cam with Beaky because we should see. There we go. As Diego is having a look now.
We just had a massive moment. I don't know if you want to have a look at that. There was at least 3 involved, 2 off.
Well, if you need to call it, call it.
Well, you've got Skill and Rain that were off completely.
I mean, what we've got to remember as well is this race has no points allocated to it.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. We should just let him race then, eh?
So this one we tend to be like a little bit more lenient with. Oh, John! Oh, I tell you what, John has got some pace over Beaky at the moment.
So what car was it, Mel?
87.
That's Brian. Oh no, Rain of Fire. Yeah, Brian's 86, isn't he?
It'll be a good one for the replay, Bob, if you want to jump on in. I know it does pop up your cameras, but yeah.
Looking at it now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, pretty big.
So, would you, in your opinion, would you have said like if it was a, point scoring race, we should have called it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I would have.
It's strange though. I mean, we didn't hear anything. The boys have continued racing, so.
I was on mute when I was talking about it, and then I realised.
I tell you, at the moment, because of the defensive driving that Beaky's doing, this is allowing Diego to run.
Ugly.
Yeah, poor Skill got the worst of that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, Skill would have called it if it warranted a safety car.
Yeah,
All were involved.
Here we go. John's going to come up the inside into T1. Beaky knows he's there. Oh, keep hold of it. Keep hold of it.
Beaky.
Oh, well done. Now get back going because here's Albert. There's Albert.
Diego's like, see you, bye. He's gone. Oh, who's that?
So Aussie's right up the back of Beaky now. Mayo's still holding 6th.
Rain of Fire is not having a good night.
It wasn't really Rain's fault though, eh? He was trying to get past Brian, but Brian was sort of pretty much stopped on track, and then Rain run up the back of him, and then Albert run up the back of them, and then it was just like a train of
and then
nose to tail.
Skills come around the corner going, hello. I think that was with Rain that you had the collision with.
I've just jumped up in car with Diego for a lap just so we could keep an eye on his times. So his last lap was a 52.3 and he's currently 7/10 up on this lap, so this is going to be a 51.
Oh, Barter's right on the back of Mayo.
Well, that means Mayo had Barders earlier on in the race.
And Mayo's coming up to Aussie and Beaky. Oh, little love tap.
51.6 from...
No, Mayo's around.
51.6 for Diego.
So John just did a
52.5.
So...
If you head in the gang, Mayo.
Diego's on a mission. He's pulling away from John.
Oh, Jesus. Barters and I think it was Aussie. Oh,
Right, so Mayo's right at the back now. That's a
oh, who's
shame.
that? Branchy, bud. You're doing 360s, all right. You're missing a lot. Can I just say?
No, I know it's too hard
It's
to
all
keep.
in the mid pack.
Aussie
And when
is
they're hitting
waiting
each
for
other,
somebody.
you can't odds it.
Yeah, looks like Aussie was waiting for somebody to go through. Looks like it might have been Mayo. He waited for Mayo.
So Geordie is circulating. Oh, so Brian is harassing Rain of Fire at the moment, and Skill
Mayo's just taking
is
Branchy. Ooh, side by side. Don't work.
So Skill is right at the back.
so there's a big gap from Branchy up to Barders though.
Yeah.
Here we go. Skill's having a look. Skill's having a look. He's got it done. So that is Skill now up into 6th.
Have a look at Mayo. He's coming up onto the back of Branchy and they're having a little bit of a tussle. But who's really close there? Brian. And
Yes,
Skill.
Skill's just got the
Yeah.
move done on Brian.
Oh, but Brian is harassing him though.
Yeah, he's...
Whoa, Mayo! Whoa! Oh, dear God. They nearly collected each other into T1 there.
And they just clicked off of this.
It's like cricket.
Yeah.
Oh no, he hasn't got him out.
He dropped it.
It's like nothing, and then
Here we
bang.
go. Barders is right on the
Barders.
back of Brian.
Yeah.
Wonder if Brian's pedals are working properly because they seem to like. You can see the brake lights.
Whoa! Oh! I thought he was going to collect Barders then.
Yeah, he jumped it
Oh,
on.
goodness.
Right.
No, he did well. He did well. Managed to rejoin in an unusual fashion, but
A way that worked.
yes. So what's the gap? So
Rain
So
of Fire looks to be closing on Beaky.
God, that gap from Diego back to John is 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Let's just see what times he. Yes, his last lap was a 52.2. So Diego is
Taken off.
the man on a mission tonight.
John did a
John's
52.2
yeah,
as well.
52.2. That was his last lap. So John looks like he is getting quicker. He is. He's a 10th up on this lap.
Mayo right on the back of Branchy.
Let's
Having a
quickly
look.
jump there. Whoa!
Oh,
And they've
both gone
both
wide.
taken to the beach. So
Oh,
that's
goodness.
inviting Aussie along. Aussie's on the beach.
Nope. Aussie didn't want to miss out. They're saying, oh, Rain of Fire round. Just went to him.
Oh, yep.
Bill
So
Barters and Brian through.
I think he must have had a moment with Beaky by the looks of it. Beaky's driving slowly.
Is he?
oh, he's wide. Oh, so's Barders and Brian. Whoa!
Oh,
Brian's having a proper tank slapper. That almost looked like controller work instead of wheel work. Here we go. So Barders Is he going to have a look here? He's going to try for a switchback through the... Whoa, Brian!
So Beaky and Rain, they didn't come to contact with each other, but they both did like a loop-to-loop pirouette. It was quite impressive
Whoa,
to watch.
Brian was having a look down the ins. He's got the overlap. He's got the overlap. He's got it done. It's got to be said,
Yes.
Brian, that was a gutsy move, and you made it work. You don't normally see that into that double left. I tell you what, hats off to Beaky. He's still he's only dropped to 5th thus far.
Yeah.
So Mayo is still climbing over the back of Branchy.
Yeah.
He is. He's going to have a sniff. He can
Blimey.
smell blood.
Bartis just overtook Brian.
Yeah.
Ooh, and he almost ran up the back of Bartis.
Oh, goodness.
Whoa! Mayo just had to take avoiding action. He nearly collected the back of Branchy then. His awareness, his spatial awareness is
It's next
phenomenal.
level. It is next level.
You know, he may not be fighting at the pointy end all the time, but I would say he's got to be... If we could have a Gentleman of the Season award, I think Mayo's got to have it.
Yeah.
Because he will. He's the kind of person, he'll put himself into a wall if he thinks he's going to collect you.
Yeah, he'd rather
Just wreck his own
Mess up
race
his
as
own
opposed to...
Self-sacrificing
mess up his
Mayo.
own race rather than others.
Yep.
But he keeps on it. He doesn't give up at that point. He keeps going.
Yep. 100%. Here we go. He's going to have a massive run on him here.
We might have to call him aioli soon.
He's... And it's garlic mayo! He's having a go at... Yeah, he's ran the outside. Oh, no!
He's got it. He's got it.
He had the John Deere line.
No.
Oh, no! Branchy.
Is that
Branchy.
payback?
Let him go. Yeah, no, that's fair. Mayo, just keep it planted, because you did have the overlap.
Keep
You
going.
were in front.
Aussie and Rain of Fire, not far below, also having a bit of a tussle.
Oh, I tell you what, that's
With each
cooked
other.
Branchy's
Oh.
tyres. That's hurt Branchy. Right, let's see if Branchy can fight back, though. Because it's let Aussie through.
It's also let Rain through as well.
Yeah. He has got damage, though, and that must have been very early on. You can see his bonnet's lifted slightly.
Who?
Branchy, so he's been driving with a damaged car for quite some time.
Yes.
I
So
reckon
he is
Brian's
doing
gonna
well.
Ryan might get a penalty.
Whoa!
Rain of Fire. That's not.
That's
where you
Rains
wanna
around.
go. Oh no.
So what you're saying, Brian?
He's going to get a penalty in this race, I think. He's cutting the track pretty crazy. Like, not on purpose.
Rain
But
of
it's
Fire's
just
in the pits.
Well, if
Really
it's not,
struggling with
if
track
it's,
limits.
well, it
the
hasn't
car's
pinged him
super
for a
loose.
drive-through yet.
No, but he's super loose. And we'll see.
Right, let's jump up to the front. Got to give credit to this dude. He has not hung around at all. So Diego, 10 laps into the race, he's got a 6-second lead over John, which is no mean feat, because John was the one that showed all the pace here in the practice sessions.
Just playing a bit of catch up. J-Man, nice to have you come in at Grace us with your presence. I hope you're having a good weekend. Diego's fan club says it looks as though the Beamer suits Diego better than what the Lambo does. They've retracted another message. I don't know what that says. And then nice passing skill.
Maybe it was a swearing in Italian because of the Lambo. Yeah, no, so yeah, Diego struggled in the Lambo in the GT3s, but he seems to have a firm grip of these GT4s. So here we go. Unfortunately, it's for nil point, but well done, Diego.
But this does determine where they position themselves for race 3, does it not?
Yeah, he sits on pole for race 3. Well done, Diego. John, P2. Well done, buddy. So he did close it up a tiny bit. There's Albert, takes P3. Skill manages to recover to P4 after a lot of comings together earlier on. So there's Skill, he's across the line, he's in 4th. Barders is going to take P5.
Oh,
Brian, that was almost a nice drifto, mate.
Whoa!
You did that on purpose as a drift to
Here's Brian.
show off.
So he is going to finish. Oh no, he's not. Beaky finishes 6th.
P8.
Mayo in 7th. Brian P8. So I tell you what, Mayo, although he was hampered earlier on, he's managed to get back to 7th. Brian in 8th. Aussie Thunder in 9th. Branchy in 10th. Geordie in 11th. Rain of Fire 2 laps down. And the boss sat in the pits for race 2. Obviously, race 2 isn't worth any points. It is just to determine the grid for race 3. So Diego, John, Albert, Skill. Let's have a quick look at that table. I want to have an idea of what it could do.
They're all wonderful things.
So
Quickly return to garage.
if Albert finishes in 3rd, he will retain his lead.
Can't help yourself, Bob.
Yeah, if Albert yeah, so if the race finished how this grid stands for race 3, yeah, Albert will still see himself at the top of the table. Skill will keep hold of 2nd. Aussie potentially could lose out to Mayo. Where did he finish in race 1? Can you remember?
Who's that,
Yeah,
Mayo?
I have
Aussie.
Aussie was P3.
P3.
And Mayo was P6, wasn't he?
Yes.
So, yeah, Aussie should maintain the same sort of gap over Mayo. Rain of Fire. So, yeah, no, there is going to be some movement in the table. Faux show. But the top 3 or 4 should remain roughly where they are. Alright, let's see what these boys can muster for us in race 3. And they did look a bit slidey, didn't they? As the race went on, people were struggling for traction. So I don't know if that's because the temperature is just on those edges, because the track temperature is at 33.
Yeah, it's quite warm then.
So yeah, because I think over about 32, the tyres start doing some funky stuff. Right, so who should we jump on board with for the start? Who's going to be a mover?
Diego.
Well, Diego is going to be up front though, isn't he?
Oh wait, yeah, I'm looking at the current form
Yeah, so
of
they
where
have
everybody is. So no,
yeah,
not Diego.
no, they have to do their manual adjustment for the start of this race as well.
Yeah, so it'll be Diego 1, John 2, Albert 3, Skill 4, Barters 5, 6 is Beaky, Mayo 7, Brian 8, Aussie 9, Branchy 10, Geordie 11, Rain 12, and Boss 13. Did you get that?
Right. Yes.
Yes. Well done.
Yes.
Well done.
Cameras are great these days.
So, where do we think the moves are going to come?
I think
I might just jump on.
to keep up with Diego.
I was
Sorry,
thinking
are we
Barters.
keeping you up? Are we, Glynis?
Yeah, I am pretty tired. Sorry.
30 seconds.
I'm thinking Barters, he's 5th, so semi-ish, mid-ish.
Yeah, I was thinking Barders or Skill.
20 seconds.
But it could
Let's
also
go with
be interesting
Barders.
going Mayo, because he is going to be the lower
That will
of
be
the
a good
mid
battle,
pack.
actually.
I'm going to
With
jump.
Barters and Mayo again.
Yeah, I'm going to jump in
Yeah.
Barders.
I'm going Barters.
Well,
because
I am
Mayo
stuck
will
with
be right
Brian
behind
because
him.
I didn't get out of the garage, did I?
The
Like I said I was
garage.
going to.
Oh,
I didn't
goodness.
return to the garage.
Oh, so Rain of Fire's jumped in the chat, and it
Think I've had too many
appears
runs.
it appears that we have a drink driver amongst us.
Oh,
At
we
least he's
have
choosing the
a
right poison
Anyway,
to drink in.
He's not the only person out there that has partaken in some kind of inebriating substance tonight.
Or any night.
Well, that's the challenge, Chris. If you get it to the front, you know, while drink driving.
Maybe put an eye patch on and be like
Yeah, exactly.
Arr.
pirate of fire tonight.
I've got a really weird glitch going on actually. So I'm in car with Brian, but the mirror shows it that I'm still in the pits. So I can see the car behind me in the pits.
Oh no, Albert's
it's
around!
Didn't hit the wall though. Did not hit the wall though. Kept it out of the wall.
Oh my god, why do they do this?
Classic. Oh,
Well, Brian's going to do it too. They're all just doing drifters.
Yeah.
GT4's a fun one, I guess.
Yeah, and it's only a 20-minute race, so they don't have to watch their tyres that much.
Yeah, I wonder how much damage it does factor in for the shenanigans on the outlap.
If we got anyone in the chat who's excited for the new update tomorrow,
New update? What new update?
there's a PC update with all these new cars coming.
Oh, that's why I don't even think about it. I was
We
going
got
to
the
say,
new-
I've not heard Skill talk about any updates. It mustn't be a significant update.
Well, you guys are like 3 updates or 4 updates behind by now.
Yeah, but it's PC. We
I
don't
know.
do PC.
True.
So we've got 4-in-1 action happening here.
Yeah,
Albert,
airtight.
Skill, Barters,
We
John.
call that airtight.
God.
Oh, goodness.
Every hole's filled.
And moving on. Goodness gracious.
Your man was
This is a PG
partaking.
channel.
Yeah.
This is a PG
He
channel.
was the ringleader.
Oh, goodness.
We're not children here, we're adults.
Are we?
No.
We try not to swear, at least, in case there are people's
Well, we didn't
wives
swear. It was
and
just
children.
No,
Yeah,
it's like
the
one of those
the
children's
intimation
movies
of
with
stuff,
adult
it's fine.
themes, you know.
Yeah,
That's what we are here. We're adult themes with children references.
yeah. We're sponsored by Pixar.
like The Simpsons
Exactly.
and Bob's Burgers.
Bob's
and all the
Bangers.
rest of them.
All right, we're ready.
Alright.
Here we
I'm
go.
ready. I have my finger on the options, ready to change. What are we going to have today?
I'm going to stay with Brian because I think there's going to be some fun going on around here.
Traction control on, boys.
Race start initialized. Who's going to make the dive?
Green light.
Good
Here we
evening.
go.
And away they go. Ooh.
Right, Mayo actually gritted his teeth and held that line. Oh, he's together with Brian. There's John's off. Oh no! John's no, Brian's just collected Beaky.
Yeah, Beaky gone.
How many people? How many people? Is that a
I
safety?
see one car on track
Three.
at the moment.
John Skill and 71, which is Beaky. That's 3.
Yep, call it, call it, call it.
Oh, I don't want to run. I hurt after gym.
I know it's a pain in the ass because it's only a 20-minute race, but
I don't think anyone's going to need a pit, so they're just going to need to do half a lap as a safety car, I think. They're still pushing, so I don't know if it's...
Well, Dean is relaying it.
Oh, God. Brian.
He did say that we wanted to do a safety.
Oh, okay. Brian, slow down. Ooh.
Yep, they're bunching up.
So hopefully it's...
So what happened to John? I'm going to go back and watch that, actually.
Right, so obviously the boys will decide when this finishes.
So John, he's 27, isn't he?
Yeah. Just going back to... Watch it.
So look at that. Diego, newcomer. Only one with his hazards going.
Oh, okay, so...
John went off pretty early. Why did Skill stop?
He didn't have any contact with anyone. Oh, no, Skill hit him. Okay. It was a bit messy.
Yes.
Right, so no one's obviously picked up damage, which is the main thing, because no one has scampered through. Right,
No,
so I
Beaky-
think we're going to be going, are we? By the looks of
Beaky
it.
So we're
tapped
probably
the
going to
wall.
go.
Yeah, Beaky had tapped the wall. But yeah. That
So
was
I've
it.
just
The
turned
others
the
went out.
lights off because I would assume they're going to be going immediately.
Yeah, I think they will be.
I thought you were going to say something else other than that, but anyway.
I'm going
There they go.
John.
We're off again.
Alright, I'm following an Aussie. He's making a move on Mayo, who's had a slow start by the looks of it.
Yep. Is he going
Oh,
to
side by
keep his
side.
elbows out? Right, he
Oh,
rides
but
the
they've got a neck and
he
neck.
rode the curbs to make sure he didn't collect Aussie.
So yeah, they've lost out quite a bit to the restart there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's that? Oh no!
Here, another one.
The boss.
Who's that
The
boss?
boss and Rain of Fire, I think.
Oh, Rain is not having a good time.
No, he's not having a good night tonight. So John and Skill find themselves benefiting from that.
Branty's found his old friend Mayo. Once again, those two boys are battling it out. Albert and Diego right up front.
Yeah, I'm wondering if
your track warnings are
Albert's
going to be
be able
had.
to keep Diego from running away this time.
Whoa!
Skill all the
It's a
way
bit
up
of a
to ninth
twitch.
already. How did that happen?
That was they benefited from Boss and Rain of Fire.
Yeah, but there's also Geordie and Beaky that he got through.
Yeah. So yeah, those two, they dragged each other. It was like the game glued the cars together. They just danced off into the paddock together. Right, so Albert's got a run here on Diego.
Yes.
And we know that if there's a sniff, Albert is going for it.
He's diving it.
He goes
He's
for it.
diving it. He's got it done.
Now, has that Macca got the same sort of pace that we've seen that Diego does have?
I don't know. Diego had a bit of a look.
Yes. Oh, Albert, a
Oh,
bit of a
Brian.
slide. John is right on the tail of Branchy as well. I don't want to move from here. Brian up in fourth. He's holding that pretty well.
Tell you what, Barters is keep doing well to keep up as well, you know.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's not going the way I thought it was going to go.
No. I'm having a look at John and all of that, and John is going to make moves very soon if you want to jump there.
Oh, I tell you what. Here we go. This might be an explanation for it.
Making the move.
Track temp is now 23 degrees.
Ooh,
John's pretty much side by side with Branchy. John's got the move on Branchy.
You reckon there's some odd tyre temps going on?
I reckon so. Temperature's 23.
Side by side. Yep, Skill's about to be side by side with Branchy. Who's going to give in this?
Whoa, Skill! Oh my dear God. That was like a go-kart. Touched the grass, he was slipping, sliding one way, managed to catch it, and then had to avoid the back of Branchy.
So Albert just did a 52.3, Rain did a 52.9, Barters did a 52.3 as well, and then Brian did a 52.2.
Jesus.
So Brian's on pace at the moment too.
Let's just jump with Barters. I'm going to jump up front with Albert and go into spoiler cam.
You got
because
Rain on the back of Boss as well, right at the back there.
Yeah, John's on the back of Mayo. Right, so let's jump in with Albert and we'll go to spoiler cam because we'll see a lot of the field.
I want to see Bob's back cam.
I wonder if this... Whoa!
What?
Oh, that's going to be a track warning there for sure. Diego was... Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even turn for it.
Miss brake marker, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you carry... Well, in the GT3s, your car would actually probably be spinning there.
So Albert
John's
looks like he's going to do
a Mayo.
Albert's going to do a 1.
He's going to 51. Yeah, 51.8. There we go. 51.8 for Albert. 51.9 for Diego. 52.3 for Barters. 52.2 for Brian. So that's two 52.2s for Brian. He is climbing over the back of Barters. Right, so it's a bit of a gap back there.
Geordie's just had Beaky.
Aussie Thunder is all... he's all on his own.
Rain hasn't had Boss yet. Geordie's out doing sandcastles now too.
Right, so let's jump out of here, because it looks as if Albert is actually stretching this now.
Looks like Boss just made sandcastles and let Rain through.
So John's doing 52 fives and Aussie is doing 52 sevens.
So you
So John's gonna catch up to Aussie soon.
So you said Geordie just had Beaky. Yeah, Beaky's just dropping back.
Yeah.
So
And Boss has had Rain.
so
I mean,
John
Rain's had Boss.
John had Mayo in the last lap or two, and he's currently 1.8 down on Aussie. Let's jump in with John. Brian's still doing a sterling job of keeping hold of Barders there.
Yeah, those front runners are pretty close. The top four.
Wonder if
No
Brian's
one's getting a runaway.
tyres go off though, because he's slowly dropping off now.
Well, he's still... Let's watch him across the line. Yeah, he's just dropped 4 tenths on that lap. John is now 0.8 behind Aussie.
Yeah, he'll catch pretty quick, I think.
Right, so have a think. Driver of the day. What way are we going with that?
Mayo.
Well, at the
And
moment we've
Diego.
had three
I've-
different winners, so
Mayo
Well,
and Diego
to
are
me-
up there for me, but also skill.
John did a 151.6 the last lap.
I want to say Diego myself. What happened? John took race... Oh, Albert's off. That's it. Barders and Diego have gone through.
What?
Oh, both. How big was his off?
No, just not a crash, just a off-track. Bit
Sandcastle.
Yep. Bit of an excursion.
Jeez,
Well,
John's
mate,
on
if
a
you're going to
mission.
have a holiday in the middle of a race, it's going to happen. Barders went quite wide there. Would have been
I'm
a
gonna
track
say John.
warning.
You're going to say John
my
for
driver.
drive?
Yeah, driver of the day. I think John's been driving really well today.
Well, for the
Yeah,
the recovery in this race, 100%.
Yeah, because he'll probably get Aussie and probably Brian in this one here.
Yeah, see, I've got a few different in mind. It's annoying.
Ooh,
He's
making
having,
a
yeah,
move
he's
on
done
Aussie.
it. He's done it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's really easy, that.
Aussie knew that was coming, and he's picking the battles that he needs to pick. To be honest,
Yeah, because there's no one other than there's no other silver drivers ahead of him, is there?
No. The next is Mayo.
So Diego's fan club is actually saying, I would say Diego as well, but that would be biased. I think they're all driver of the day.
I think the exact same thing whenever I say skill.
Well, Brian's off.
Brian.
He's dirt tracking.
See, John, I reckon John can make it up to
Aussie.
P3 for a podium.
Aussie will get through, I reckon. Oh, no. Oh.
No.
So Albert's
So that's gifted Mayo a position as well. So I'm just going to ruin it now, and I'm going to go in the replay to find out what happened there.
Yeah, my screen went really weird. Like, it showed Brian right next to Aussie, I think it was. But, yeah, I don't know what happened there.
So what happened? Did Brian?
Watch the screen.
I'm just...
That's what I'm doing. Button bash, Bob. Button bash.
Trying to get the right camera.
Yeah.
Right, so where was it?
I reckon another 3 clicks.
Here we go. So there was Brian's grass track. There's John going through. There's Aussie. So Aussie looks for the inside. He's on the curbs. Right. Yeah, I think Brian should maybe have killed a bit more speed there. He wasn't going to make that corner.
No.
That's my opinion.
It was a bit dangerous for Aussie to be there, though. To be honest.
It was, but Brian was not making that corner.
No. I don't actually think even Aussie was making that corner. They were inside each other.
Yeah.
Love is in the air.
Yeah. So that was
John's
Max
catching
and
up to
Lewis. Max and Lewis catching up. Right, so where do we go now?
Oh, hold on. Why is Mayo in the pit?
Oh no.
Your turn, Bell.
Yeah, your turn,
Yeah.
Bell.
Replay.
It won't work for me because
5. Oh, I don't want to do playback speed. Mayo, button bash.
right, so John
think I broke
is up to 4th and he is now on the back of Albert.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh well. What happened to Mayo?
Mayo, mate, come onto the stream. Let us know. What happened? Okay, Skill's asking somebody about track limits.
How many warnings do you get? 3.
Yeah, that's exactly
3. The fourth one. The fourth one. There's your penalty. Albert! Oh! I tell you, Albert did really well there because he could have collected John. So that is John up into the podium. Yeah, for me, I'm going to have to go with what you said, Glenn. The fact that John had the winning race one.
Wait for it though, you got Albert coming back.
He should.
No, but even so, to recover to 4th, if he finishes in 4th, I think a 1st and a 4th. Holistically, the recovery to find himself back there, I think.
John's not going to let Albert
sterling
take it off of
effort.
him that easy though.
No, but I reckon if he just plays it here, and then makes a run, he's not going to let the room. Cross back.
No, he was trying to switch back, but yeah, no. The line Albert took was a very neutral line, so.
Barters, have a look at him.
So he's a second off of Diego.
Yeah. There is nobody scampering off in this race. Nobody.
Right, so what are we doing then? So Glenn reckons John. Is that confirmed, Glenn, or?
Yeah, I'm
Can I
going
just
John.
say, kudos to Mayo. We don't know what the hell happened, but the boy's back out on bloody track.
Yep. Good on him.
Doesn't give up, that fella.
Nah, he does not.
No, good on him. And he deserved a bit more from tonight as well.
100%.
So, who was your vote, Belle?
I have 4 different people in mind.
She hasn't made her mind up.
I don't know. Typical female.
Wait till the last minute to make her mind up.
Oh, I don't know. There's
Branch is off in the dirt.
a few names that
and...
you can throw out for driver of the day.
I think there's a few drivers that have done really well in this one, actually. Like, it's not been one driver's done better than the other. Like,
no,
the top
there's
4
been
really have been really
quite
well.
a few.
I'm well impressed with what Diego's done tonight. Well impressed with what Diego's managed tonight.
Oh, here we go with Barters. If you want to jump up there, Barters.
Yeah, I think I will. I'm just watching Skill closing up on Brian. He's around the outside. Is he going to switch back? Brian managed to close the door. Has Skill got the run? This is a horrible spot on the track to be that close.
Don't go wide, Diego. Don't go wide. No.
There you go. Bardis has taken the lead.
Bardis has taken in lead.
You're a joke.
I could see.
No, Diego went
wasn't
wide.
up in there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still sat here with Skill and Brian because whoa, Branchy drifted it.
Bardis and Diego are back at it.
I think
It'll take a minute for Bardis and Diego to heat down a bit. Cool heads.
yeah. Let's jump up with those guys. The old Skill.
Oh,
Yeah,
where's
but-
he going?
Second to last
One
corner.
more
He's
lap to go.
oh,
Final lap now.
he had to check it up. Oh, he's collected
yeah,
Brian.
Oh, he's
No,
still
they're
going
both going. Branchy.
on.
Branchy's going to have
Oh.
Skill here.
Down.
Branchy's going to have Skill here.
I don't know what happened, but Diego was bloody side by side with Bardis.
Right, last
Bardis,
lap.
You got it, mate. You got it.
Where did Bardis
Diego
finish race
riding
one?
back for it. Race
it's-
one.
Like fifth or something? No, sixth.
Race
No.
one. Bardis
Seventh?
finished in 7th.
Seventh behind Mayo.
Fifth, sixth,
Yep.
7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, somewhere.
7th.
Brilliant recovery if he keeps hold of this then.
Oh,
Seventh.
Diego's gone a bit wide again.
Yeah, I wonder if it is the track temps. I wonder if
John and Albert and Aussie Thunder as well.
oh my god.
Too many places to look. Skill has had Brian.
Damn it, missed. Oh no,
Skill has
and
gone
lost it to Brian. And Branchy is following him over the curbs. Oh
Alright,
my
quick.
dear lord, Branchy's going to have it here. Branchy's got it done.
Side by side. Who's gonna have
No.
it? Who's
Well
gonna have
done,
Skill's got
Bardis,
it done
well
again.
done.
it? No, they're side by side still, mate.
Let's jump. Yeah, I'm just jumped up to watch Bardis across the line. Winner,
Oh,
race
these
3.
two are racing it out to the end.
Bardis, well done, mate.
Has finished the race.
Nice win.
Good
Diego,
job.
brilliant second place.
Well,
Albert
John's
has
taken
been
John.
done by John.
Hey?
So John, oh no, Aussie Thunder took third.
Oh, and Albert just crashed out by all of them.
I'm going to have to jump in the replay there because I don't understand what happened there because Aussie had both John and Albert.
Did he?
Yep.
He did too. There must have been an accident.
So it is 250,
Aussie,
isn't it?
250.
So
yeah.
let's button mash before it kicks me out.
Don't button bash too quick, otherwise.
Right,
it
here we
breaks
go. So John and Albert.
John making a move
Oh.
on Albert.
And they both go off.
Oh, I see. John. Yeah, okay. They're a bit aggressive, and then I still say John though. John's my pick still.
Oh yeah, a little bit of nudging both of them.
So
You
can
can't-
I
it's
see
really
what
hard,
happened
yeah.
with Mayo? Let's see if we can see what happened with Mayo.
I won't be able to. Sorry. Anyway, so the finishing positions was Bardis took first, Diego took second, Aussie took third, John fourth, Albert fifth, Brian in sixth, and it's all just jumped. Seventh was Branchy, then it was Skill, Geordie, Rain of Fire, Beaky, Boss, and Mayo. Right.
Not letting me. Oh, let me take a photo.
A photo. Sound like
Ah.
a northern lass then.
Northern lass.
Yeah, Northern England. Photo. Right, so
Photo.
who's going to be jumping in with us? Let's have a look. So, what was race 1?
Oh, far too much. All right, race 1, we have John Albert, Aussie.
John
Race
Albert.
2, we have Barters, Diego, Aussie.
And then race 3 was Bardas Diego Aussie.
Yep. Oh, are we doing race 2 people as well?
We can if they're in, but
That's
I
Diego,
mean,
John Albert, though.
though. Right, let's see if anyone joins. We know.
Oh, somebody's joined. Who's that?
Yeah, no,
Vicky.
these sprints are they're pretty good. So Rain of Fire lost pressures on both left tyres halfway through that last race.
But that's not going to help at all. Yeah, the sprints are definitely different. That's for certain.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
They are very good. I like them because you do see a bit of carnage.
And that's why you need competition yellows during the race, so you can pack everyone back together and then.
Yeah, no, I think that the virtual safety car definitely worked in this race, I think. So Beaky's jumped in to say hello. We still haven't got any of our podium getters, which is a little bit disheartening.
Well, who are our podium go-getters again?
Green light, go, go, go.
Well, John Diego, Albert.
They're most probably not going to. Aussie may or may not. Barters generally doesn't. Diego may.
Is Diego.
So we might see Diego.
Here you go.
And
Diego's
Aussie.
jumped in. Would you like to ask the young man some questions?
So, Diego.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Good. First of all, congratulations on the stellar performance tonight. Race 1 came fourth. In the reverse grid, you topped everybody there in first with absolute stellar times. And in race 3, you got second. You had quite a bit of a race there with Barters at the end. Talk us through your races tonight.
Yeah, the first time in the GT4, so it was pretty good. Thanks to Aussie for recommending the Beamer as well. So that was a sweet little car to rip around Imola. Great little track. That's the first time I've actually driven there. So it's yeah, really cool track. First race went to plan, kept clean, didn't take Aussie out, so that was great. Second race, I don't know. John just sort of didn't have the pace that I thought he would, and managed to get a gap after I think I was in second and took first, and I just kept hitting the apexes and
yeah. To be honest, though, Diego, I don't think it was that he didn't have the pace that you're expecting. You were actually going sub-pole time with your race laps.
Well, I don't actually have normally a qualifying setup. I just run with my one setup, and that's it. So what I get in qualifying is what I try and achieve in the race.
Yeah, well, you were holding those same lap times throughout the race, and no one else had an answer for that in race 2. So that was a phenomenal pace that you were holding there.
And then the 10-degree change in the back end of the last race there didn't really suit, and Barters had a wicked setup, so he got me in the last couple of laps. But
right, we were talking about that, and we did wonder if the temperatures were the reason for the difference in pace for race 3. That's handy to hear that.
The tyres just didn't grip up as much, and I used them a bit harder than I did in the second race. But it was still heaps of fun in that little M4. That thing's a weapon.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Good driving.
So who?
Do it in the GT3 class, and I'll be right now, eh?
Yeah, no, you handcuffed yourself with the Lambo. It's very quick in a dry setting. It's very temperamental with certain tracks, and if there's any rain, unfortunately, yeah, you can kiss goodbye to any results in the Lambo.
So we do have Beaky on the line. Wasn't one of our our positional people with races, finishing 1 to 3. But mate, that second race, getting a 6th position, that's something to be proud of. 100%.
Yeah, no, I was pretty happy with that. Thanks, Bo. It it kind of helped starting on pole position. but
But still, for 20 minutes, you were only able to go down to 6. That's got to say something.
Yeah, it was towards the end of that one. It was a little bit like ice skating, to be honest. It was just trying to keep the car in a straight line.
Now you did some really good defensive driving in that race. That actually was really good to watch because you had some of the fastest guys coming up on you, and they couldn't find a way past you. You had it, parked all in the right spots.
No, thanks, Bob. But yeah, I figured, I knew these guys are a lot quicker than me, but I certainly wasn't going to make it easy for them. I'm going to make it earn it.
Yep. No, you definitely made them earn it. No, well done. No, it was. We did jump in with you a couple of times actually, and no, that race too. You really did do yourself credit there. Really did.
No, thank you very much.
No worries.
Diego, race 1, you can blame on Bob.
Hey, what?
No, you can blame every incident on Bob.
Oh, yeah.
He was in your head.
Commentator's curse, yeah. Right, so I'll give everyone a rundown of what we got next week, and then we'll close the stream down. So next week, we're obviously back into the GT3s. We're at Nürburgring for 2 30-minute sprints. It actually says that there's fuel stop requirements, but I think we're probably going to move away from that because it's saying 2 fuel stops in sprint races. That doesn't seem correct.
It'd be
But
interesting.
well, I think we'll fix that up before we get to next week. But yep, GT3s at Nerbs next week. The table's quite spread out in the GT3s at the moment. There's going to be some movements in the GT4 tables as of tonight, but thanks for everyone that raced. Thanks for everyone that watched, and we'll see you next week in the GT3s.
See you next... No, I won't see you next week. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yes, but Belle's off on holidays.
How dare you, Belle? How dare you go on
Anyway,
holidays?
good night, everybody.